Lagos contributes the largest share of Nigeria's economy. But the problem is many residents say they are struggling to see, because of the rising cost of course, living and the rest, they are struggling to see in one side, you're talking about the metrics, the numbers of development, economy, revenue, but on the other side, their day-to-day life. But that's what at the federal level they get to interrogate us. Whenever we talk about the metrics, the economic numbers, they will now say, it's a usual cliche, but it is not affecting the everyday man on the street. To that, you say what?
No, it's not true. Because I'll tell you, the record that we see is that Lagos, beyond just being the economic nerve center, and produces the largest non-oil GDP, for the country, we've seen growth in this city. And that's the truth. We've seen development. Daniel, I'll tell you as we speak, you can say that it's for the high end, but it's also a measure of the wealth and the growth that they're seeing, because it's not angels that are building this thing. As we speak, there are about 17 skyscrapers that are going on in Lagos. 17.
Wow.
And all the cranes are there. So those skyscrapers are not being built by angels. They're built by people.
Right.
They are workers who earn daily, weekly, or monthly revenue. They're being built by support staff. They're being built by people that will need to supply diesel, need to supply this, iron rods, and the rest of it. We need to bring sand and cement. So it's not true. But what has happened is people need to be fair. Let's be fair with this government and with ourselves. When we came in 7 years ago, we had a budget of less than 700 billion, about 707. We ended the year with about 800 billion, right, naira, in terms of budget size, 2019. Today, what's our budget? 4.3 trillion. That's how many fold?
Wow.
That's every year it increases by about 20 to 30%. It's gone, right, 5 folds now. Right.
To meet with the development plan of Lagos, with the budget
what it means, what that means is that every year we spend minimum of 60% on our capital expenditure. Wow. Minimum. Some years in which we do far, far more. And every year we implement 85, 90, 92% of our budget. So it's not just numbers that doesn't get implemented. So take it back. So once that translates, we said we've built how many number of schools? It's not me. These are contractors that have family, that have workers, hospitals that have workers, that have this, roads that have. So this is how it trickles down. On infrastructure, rail, waterways, we're building. You can see all of those things are real infrastructure. You can feel, you can see that has happened in this time frame. So that GDP or that economy in terms of budget that we've seen growth has been shown by the physical infrastructure development in the states.
Right.